Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrappers. Today I am back with another collaboration with the fabulous Dana from Scrapbook Studio NC. She sent me the Let Freedom Ring collection from Echo Park, and I just thought it was perfect. Today is the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July to everyone. I figured I would kind of make this a 4th of July week, so Thursday's video will be another layout, a one-page layout using this same collection. I am more of a traditional color scrapbooker, I guess, when it comes to holidays. I really like to stick with the traditional colors, and this collection here was right up my alley. It's the red, the blue, the white. There is a little bit of light blue in there that I do end up using, but for the most part, I stick with the red, white, and blue. So I decided to have the border, the red border, go around 3 of the edges. I wanted to kind of have the inside cohesive, maybe is the right word. I'm not sure. But I kind of wanted it to just flow across the page. I am going to end up using, I think, 3, maybe 4 different colored pattern papers. I have these 2 photos that are going to go on the right-handed side that are the sunset and then the fireworks. And there was this wonderful like dark blue star paper here that I wanted to use for those photos. And then there was also a great firework paper that I knew I wanted to use as well. And then it happened to be front and back. So I decided to carry that blue star paper. It reminded me of a night sky, which I thought was perfect for the photos, even though obviously you can see in the photos it's still pretty dusk when the fireworks shot off. But I figured that was really a nice kind of paper to go across the page. I do just keep the firework paper on the second page here. And then use other pattern papers on page 1. So I decided to just kind of stack these 2 photos right on top of each other. I guess I did leave a little bit of white space in between, but I have them kind of combined there, and they're going to fit perfectly on that blue paper. So once I kind of have that figured out, I decided to then go ahead and add I thought just a strip of paper down the layout, just to kind of cover up that seam. I don't know where those 2 kind of, I guess they do overlap. They don't just meet. But I thought I would add some other pattern papers because I am going to use that one on page 1 as well. So I just kind of wanted to make sure that, you know, like papers were on both pages. I decided then to add a second strip down. You can see I kind of cut them into a flag there and just kind of made the blue paper a little bit thicker just to fill in some more space, because quite honestly I wasn't sure how I was going to embellish page 2 with the photos kind of right on, you know, the edge of the paper. So there was this really fun fireworks sticker, so I figured I would try and use that. But other than that, that is as far as I got before I decided I'm just gonna stick with page or start with page 1. I decided to cut down the one photo of my husband and I. The other one is a selfie of my parents and I, and then that is us watching I think it was the Army Reserve Band, if I remember correctly. And they had that on the 4th of July in our town, and it was amazing, although it was so hot. I feel bad for the band because they were in their uniform, and it was such a hot day. Like, thankfully, we live on the water, and so I'm sure there was a slight breeze off the water, but definitely not enough. So I do end up backing all 3 of these photos. I am kind of going to layer them into a cluster. And you probably are getting annoyed with me saying it, but I am trying to get a lot more photos on my layouts to cut down on the number of albums I have, because it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Because I do scrapbook my kids separately, and then I have my own albums for myself as well. So there are no kids in this album because this was last summer, or this layout, because this is last summer, and my kids actually spent 4 or 5 weeks with my in-laws. So I had quite a bit of time to myself. So I don't know, I hadn't been able to scrapbook 4th of July in a while because of COVID. And so I don't know, I think it is one of my favorite holidays to scrapbook because I just love the red, white, and blue. I love the 4th of July. So I knew that, you know, once it kind of got back to normal last summer, I needed to really kind of take some photos so I could scrapbook it, because I was missing scrapbooking the 4th of July. So I do have the ephemera pack as well. So I was sent the collection kit. So it has the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, the papers, and then I have the ephemera pack as well. So I use that big 4th of July piece of ephemera there. And then again, I needed to figure out how to embellish page 2. So there was the lyrics to America the Beautiful, and I decided to move that fireworks sticker up a little bit, tuck the lyrics for America the Beautiful under it, and then add the American flag. And I think, if I remember correctly, and I could look on my phone, but I think, oh, nope, I thought that was maybe the only embellishment cluster that I added to page 2, but I forgot that I did add just a couple of phrase stickers down to the bottom, and then at first I used 3 little stars that came off the sticker sheet. I will end up changing that a little bit. But really page 2 and really the embellishing on the whole layout is super simple because I have all the busy pattern papers in so many photos. So that is one thing like I do enjoy with using all of the papers and kind of multiple photos, is that I feel like the embellishing really you can do it at a minimum. So I'm trying to figure out, I thought something down the left hand side. I kind of used those, I don't even know what they're called, but those fun little stickers. And then I found another sticker said hooray for the red, white, and blue, and just thought that was perfect. It was a little bit smaller but still filled in that space nicely. I did pop one of those circle stickers up on some foam tape. And then I'm just going to finish off the layout with some enamel dots. So I am going to add them to both the clusters on page 2. This is where I decide I don't really like the stars. I feel like they kind of blended in a little bit on that bottom cluster with the phrase stickers. So I do end up changing those eventually, but then I do add them to the 4th of July kind of title there. And then to the top left as well. Those kind of help fill in some space too, which I really like. So this is again using Let Freedom Ring by Echo Park. Dana is so kind and is offering 15% off her shop if you use the link down below, plus free shipping over $35. So definitely check it out. She's got this great collection and a ton of other amazing collections. And stay tuned for Thursday. That will be a 1-page layout using the same collection here. And I hope everybody is having a happy 4th of July, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.